Happy New Year! I am back. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I hope you all had a great Christmas. And Santa brought you everything that you wanted. I thought that I would come on here because I haven't done my makeup in probably a week now, and Jason is saying that it's probably time. I'll talk to him later about that. But anyways, I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about what I got for Christmas and how I plan to use it. As you see, I've already got my base done. I used my Wet n Wild, my tried and true Photo Focus, my favorite. And then I put the Charlotte Tilbury under my eyes, the powder, and I actually used NARS concealer underneath, which is the best because I am going on a date night tonight. I cannot even believe it. I'm so excited. But once I did that, I took the Kosas pressed powder and I put it all over my face. I did my eyebrows because everything else that I have is pretty much new, and I can't wait to share with you. I do have a new channel that I'm uploading this video on, so if you will like and subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. I will be uploading everything that I use in here. I do have some products ordered, which I'm really excited about. I have the Makeup by Mario, the new Skin Finish foundation coming. I'm excited about that. I hope it's my right shade. And then I also have a Tarte cream bronzer, which I'm not sure about yet, but we will see about that when it comes in. I am in a new location. I am upstairs and I'm trying out a new lighting system and everything. Work with me. It's going to be okay. I brought all of my brushes with me. Just so y'all can see, this is kind of how I have my brushes set up. I got this thing from like Target for $5 and it separates all of my brushes in here. They need to be cleaned. I had all ambitions to do that over break. That didn't happen, but I brought it up here. It was easy to carry with me so that I could bring it up here. I did want to apply my bronzer on film with you guys. I didn't get a new bronzer this time, but I did want to show you some of my OG favorites, which is the first one is the Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder. As you can see, I've hit pan on this because it is so good. So if you anything by Essence, I'm telling you, is chef's kiss and pretty much can find it for under $8. I've never bought anything from Essence under over $10. It's so good. So when I tell you if you're going to just start out in makeup, Essence is the way to go. And message me if you want a whole full face of Essence products. I am happy to do that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my face tan looking. I did self-tan last night. I have my mirror over here, so if you see me looking over here, that's what it is. I just like to go in with a 3 shape, and when I say 3 shape, it's 3 just like this, and I like to bronze up the perimeters of my face. I'm not scared to get it in my hairline. I don't care. I'm gonna take a bath. I'm gonna take a shower. It's gonna be all right. So then I just drag it on down my neck because I want everything to match. And that's how I do. I love the Luminous bronzer for that. It's so great. I do have oily skin and I do have texture, and it is totally fine. But the next thing I want to do is contour a little bit with my Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is so good. If you have the money, splurge on it. Otherwise, wait for Ulta to have a sale and get 20% off, or Sephora will have it too. But I'm telling you, you will love it and you will never hit pan on this thing because there's so much of it and it's so good. Sometimes I like to take a brush that looks a little bit more flat and has dimension, and I just run it in, and then I'll carve my cheekbones. So as you can see, I have a little bit more definition here than I do here. Go in, carve my cheekbones. You can always add more. I'm always going to add more. So anyways, I'm going to go into my hairline and snatch that jaw. You can also go down the side of your nose and snatch that as well. Okay, I'm so excited because I finally got the Juvia's Place Volume 4. I'm telling you, these blushes are gorgeous. Take a look at this. If this does not scream Dorian Barnes, I do not know what does. I mean, look at her. Ain't she cute? Anyways, I am going to use the Juvia's Place Volume 4 palette. I have pretty much all of them by now. And there's two different shades. The first one that I want to start out with, and I'm going to use my Sephora Pro. It's a foundation brush, but it's so good for blush, 64. And we'll tap into the top. Now, this is a first impression, so tap up a little bit. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, oh. She did not come here to play. She says, I'm going to take that cheek to the next level. We're going to do it right, sis. And she did. Look at her. I like to stamp it on my cheeks. Yes, I do use a lot of blush. That's who I am. I don't care. Judge me. Come for me. It is what it is. But look how beautiful. Okay, I'm feeling myself. I like it. I like it. Because you know I got to do it. I'm going to dip into this bottom color too, just a little bit. I might mess it up, but who knows? Makeup is all about having fun. You do you, boo. That's how it is. I'm just going to add her up here. I don't know who you are, Juvia, but you have done it again. I love this so much. Sometimes I like to just take it above my eyelid too, just so I know that I'm going to, oh, so good. Know that it's all going to blend. I also like to take my big fluffy brush and just straighten out those edges, just like this. Ah, so good. And then I sit back. I love it. Now, I typically do not use highlighters. It's not my thing. I don't want to highlight texture at all, but I did see this at Walmart when I did some after Christmas shopping. And I thought to myself, she is gorgeous. And so I'm loving these two blushes here, but also these highlighters. Should I do it? I don't know. Should I highlight them cheeks? I can try. If I don't like it, I'll just take it off. So we will just open her up. Let me get open. Let me get a little highlighting brush because I'm just going to go on the top of my cheeks. I think I'll take the gold. All right, let's go, ma'am. Let's highlight. Okay. She's there a little bit. Okay. All right. She's there. She's there. Let's put her on my eyes because I'll just be putting everything on my eyes today. I will get into those blushes a little bit later, but the star of the show, Jason came through on this. Oh my goodness. I have got the new Maneater palette. Y'all, if you could take Dorian Barnes and put her in one palette and she could only have this one for the rest of her life, it will be this. These colors are so perfect. My eyes are green. This is the most perfect color palette for green eyes. I'm so excited to try this. So let's try it. I have unboxed her and look at this. Tarte is really showing up this year. I'm telling you, I will use everything Tarte. I use eyeshadows. The bronzer is amazing. When y'all know my favorite is Tarte's Like Camera Lashes. I didn't realize I love them this much, but I'm guessing that I do. All right, let's go right on in. I think that I'm going to do this passion color in my crease. It is a little bit chalky fallout, so just tap it off. And then when I tell you that I'm going to do it in my crease, I start with my outer V and I push in. I think that I want to keep it a little bit more on the edge today. So notice that I'm not bringing it all the way over. I'm just kind of making it smoky here. I'm hoping I can take this into dinner. It's at 9:15 at Tarantelli's. And if you've never been, it is amazing. I love this. Passion once more on the other side. Taking it and concentrating it right there on that outer V portion and only bring it in about halfway. All right, so I got it here and here. And we're good. So now I like to always take my transition shade. That's what I call it. It's one that's going to pretty much be what I lay the foundation with for my color. I love this Passion. Like I said, I'm also going to do it underneath my eyes. Always look up and shade. She did not come to play. I want to take Alluring. I know these are all matte shades, but matte works really good for a base. I don't like to use shimmers all over my eye because it will pick up any texture if you've not done your eyebrows in a while, but it will pick up texture and it won't look as good unless you concentrate it right onto your eyelid. I'm going to use my same brush. You can use the same brush for your entire eye. It's all different angles that you use it. I picked up Passion and used it just like this at an angle, but now I'm going to pick up Alluring like this, tap off some excess, but I want to stamp it right here. As you can see, I'm stamping it. Get a little bit more. Stamp it on my other side, just like this, and just continue to stamp. And then brush in the outer V, and I like to go under my eye a little bit too. Under and out. Under and out. Wax on, wax off. All right, so once you have both of those done, you can always add more. Just keep it basic for right now, and this is basic for me, and if y'all know me, this is basic. But what I want to do now is go in and start adding some dimensions. I'm going to get a fluffier brush. And then I'm going to pick up kind of a more muted color. So they have Lust and an Ambered. So I'm thinking Lust, it has a little bit more of a cooler tone. So I'm going to go in, pick up some. I like to kind of saturate my brush, knock some off, and then start at the top and just go in and take your edges and blend them so that it goes right on up into your eyebrow, which is totally fine. And then I like to take and blend the edges just like this as well. So notice how I'm going back and forth. If you need to dip back in, that's fine. But I'm not losing any of that color. But you can see that it's more blended than this side. Okay, so now that I have both sides complete, I'll show you a close-up. Now, I don't have anything on my lids. It might look like it, but I don't. But because I have been applying product along the way, when you saw me do the blush, you saw me add the highlighter, and I put it on there. I could just stop here, add some lashes, and roll, but that ain't how I do. I always like to have some eyeliner and lashes, but I'm going to show you how I top it all off. So there is this color called Wild at Heart right here. Do y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Okay. She's going on my lids right now. Your hands are your best tools that you have. I don't really like picking up a brush with this because sometimes it can lose that pigment. So as I'm, do y'all see that? Oh my goodness. I'm just tapping her on the lid. And it's okay if you get it in the inner corner. We're going to go there anyways. But Lord have mercy. Look at that color. I knew this palette was going to slay. I just knew it. I'm going to bring it right on up into my inner corner area, right to the side. I do not care. I will bathe in this. I'll go back into one of my brushes that I had, and I'm going to blend. I'm going to tap it off. And then I'm going to go in on the corner and I want to find a way to stamp. And then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to stamp. so that I've made my outline of the wing, if you will see. So then I'm going to go in and just start sliding it across the bottom part of my lash. Remember, if you get any fallout, it is okay. You can wipe it away. It's okay. Wipe it away. But if you see, I've smudged the outer corner. And I'm going to go underneath and do the same. Now I'll go back in with that same brush that I used to pack on and just blend, 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 blend. I'm going to add a little bit more. Ooh, yeah, like that. Add a little bit more of that alluring. It's so beautiful. And just keep it here. I love that. So good. All right. I'm really liking the way my eyes are looking. I may go in a little bit deeper later on. You can take any look and make it a day look into a night look. I'm going to go back over with my fluffy brush and just clean up any of the edges, just like so. I'm telling y'all, this palette is it. It's it. Anybody that wants some other extra palettes, they're going to be sitting on the break room. When we get back from Christmas, don't think that I'm lying. They'll be there. Just like this. I like it. You can add more, you can add less, you can define your wing because you've already stamped it down, so you should be good. I am going in with my mascara now. Do not be afraid to get anywhere because I'll show you a tip and trick to get it off. I'm sure I've showed it to you before. But go under, close your eyes as you're doing it, and pop up. And you'll see that because you put that black liner down, it's going to make your lashes look bolder. And then add to the tip. But literally, you can't tell me nothing with them lashes. And then you go. On the bottom. I'm going to show you one more time. You're just going to close your eyes and wiggle up. Put it down, close your eyes, wiggle up. And do just like this. Take the tip on the inner corner and just move it like this. Blink, and as you blink, there it goes. Okay. And there's the eyes. Just like that. Now I did get a couple of dots of mascara on me, but that is okay. I'm going to show you how to clean that up in just a minute. So now we're going to move into our lips. I'll take off what I already kind of have on. I only had the Too Faced lip gloss on, which I love. But my favorite lip liner in the entire world to make you look like you had your lips done is Whirl. It's the best, and it's by MAC. And then you just overline. I like to go in under my lip. Like so. and you can line them. I also like to take it and do some ombre lips and add a little color on the edge, and then just take my finger and rub it to where it goes kind of all the way in. Now you could leave it just like that, but Jason got me Dolly by Buxom, and it is their full-on plumping lip polish. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Oh yeah. And just like that, I'm going to do my hair. Probably way better than this, I'm sure. But to get the full effect, my goodness, I would say that is definitely a win. Oh, I was going to show you how to get off the mascara if it is to come down or to dot anywhere. Be sure that you have a spoolie. Mine is dual ended, but I'll just take it and kind of run it underneath and just scrape any little pieces I see off. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed my tutorial. I'll link everything that I use down below.